So times are changing, things aren't the way that they used to be. I used to do a lot of flips and acrobatics, partly for the videos that we were creating, partly for fitness, partly for fun. But let's face the facts, I'm not hanging around with the same people that used to encourage me and motivate me and push me to do these things.
Oh, yes.
Oh, shit! Hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Yes.
One more! One more!
So, I still do handstands once in a while. I still practice the odd backflip or whatever here and there, but I'm getting older now. I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't done this stuff in a long time. And of course, I'm aging. It's natural. I'm not ashamed that I'm getting older. I am only ashamed somewhat of my lack of practice as of late. Well, as my own curiosity increased, as well as the odd comment calling me out on YouTube, I decided that I really needed to brush up on my skills and kind of see where I'm at now compared to, say, 10 years ago. The way I see it, if I've still got it, cool, I still got it. If I don't and I fail, well, let's be honest, that also makes for good content. So for entertainment's sake, it's a win-win. And then for my own understanding, I'll feel better knowing the truth. So let's see what we got.
The following stunts are being performed by an experienced individual. Do not attempt these stunts without proper equipment and safety measures in place. Accidents happen and you can be hurt.
Okay. 12?
Give or take.
12 with a couple of flats? Cool.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Cool. So my arms started to get a little shaky at that last little bit there. I think if I pushed it, I probably would have toppled, and it's cold cement and it would have hurt a little bit. So call it there. Still got it somewhat. Okay, backflips are still easy. Let's do one more perfect one. Okay. All right, so this next one's probably gonna be pretty funny. It is a standing front flip. I've never actually mastered this. I've never been all that good at it in the first place. However, it'd be worth trying it. I know how to do it, I just don't usually land it. So let's see what happens today. That was close. That was close. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna land that one. That's okay. It doesn't hurt so much, but I guess I gotta get a tighter tuck in or maybe a harder kick back. I don't know. I'll put that on a needs work list. Check. Okay, next move, backflip 360. Sloppy. I barely landed that or flipped that one. That needs work. I used to be a lot better at that. Okay, cool. Next one, I want to do a running front flip. I should still have that one down. That is too easy. Okay, that one's good. Don't need to work about that anymore. Okay, so this next one, I've never really been good at. I've landed it a handful of times in my life, but I've not landed it 7 times more than that. I don't expect to land it today. This is one that Russia was particularly good at. And I don't know why I could never get it, and it came so easily to him. But I gotta give it a try now and see. Maybe I can pull it off for some random strange reason. I doubt it. Let's see what happens. I'm actually scared to do it. Now that's usually what happens. I don't think it's gonna get better after that first one. Fun to try. I think, you know what, I need to be at a gymnastics gym, a place where I can fall comfortably and land on the soft floor and it's not a big deal. Grass is kind of soft right now anyway, so it's not a big deal, but you know what I mean. Butterfly twist needs work, not good. So this next one has never really been my strong suit. It has always looked sloppy. It's probably gonna look sloppy today. I'm assuming I can do a few of them. It is a standard back handspring, except I'll see if I can do a few of them in a row. I'm gonna go for like 3 or 4, but I have no idea what this is gonna look like, and I usually have really ugly legs when I do it, so let's see what happens.
Big boy.
Okay. The second one felt really wrong, and then it got a little easier on 3 and 4. That was cool. That was okay. I feel dizzier than most times doing that. Backflips don't even make me that dizzy. It's strange, but nonetheless, I feel pretty good about the back handsprings. I don't know about my form. My form was probably garbage, but that's the least important thing, I think. The fact that I did them and landed and didn't get hurt, that's a good. Handsprings, check. All right, so this next move that I'm going to do is another move that I don't land, ever. I have landed maybe once or twice. I don't expect to land it here, but I'm gonna show you what it is. It's called a cork. This is the kind of thing that I'm better on like a trampoline or something, but let's try it on the grass. Try not to get hurt, see what happens. So close. You know what? I'm actually feeling like I haven't really lost it. I never really could land that to begin with, but I'm, pretty close to actually doing it without the hands. That's not out of range for me right now. I'm gonna call that one needs work still, obviously, but I still got that one almost ready to go. That's good. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so the next one is one that I don't like doing very often because I fear if your foot slips, you could really hit your head hard, and I don't want to do that. I don't think I'm going to. It's a fairly easy move, fairly standard. It's a wall flip. I've got a lovely tree assistant with me today, and I think she's gonna hold up nicely. Let's give it a shot.
Rob, check this out. Oh, you missed it. One more time.
Okay.
That looked really good.
Now, I also had the idea of potentially doing a 2-foot run up. Again, not very comfortable with that, but we're filming, so maybe I should try it. All right, let's give it a try. Should be good. You know what? I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable with it. I don't want to do that again. Didn't feel smooth. Maybe it's the shape of the tree. Maybe it's me. I don't know.
It looks so smooth.
It looks smooth?
It looks so smooth.
Well, it didn't feel good, so I'm gonna put that one on the back burner for now. But I tried it and I didn't fall on my face. Yeah, that's a plus. Okay, cut.
So here's what I found out. I didn't lose my abilities in terms of doing these tricks or flips or moves or whatever you want to call them. For the most part, it's ingrained. It's like riding a bike, you know, muscle memory. I remember what it feels like and I'm able to replicate it. Speaking of muscles, however, without practicing these moves, these tricks, I don't have the muscles built up in the areas that I need to or need them to be, causing me to fall a little bit short on some of my flips or for my handstand to start faltering before I made it to the end of the stairs. The biggest point that I noticed for this entire process is this. My mind was full of doubt. I didn't expect to pull off very many of these, or even come close on the ones that I came close to landing. And it's not just lack of positive thinking. Like, I actually had anxiety before performing some of these moves. Without practice, my mind was letting fear creep in, and it made me want to just say, nah, I'm not going to do it, even if it ended up being successful. Most of the tricks that I tried needed work. No surprise there. And then the ones that were easy are obviously the ones that I practiced the most, with the exception of maybe the wall flips. I don't really like doing those anymore. My big takeaway is this. After today, I am confident that I won't lose my ability to perform these tricks. Even if I do nothing for 10 years, which I won't, I still believe that I will be able to retrain myself effectively. But if I want to be able to do these tricks on the spot, I'm going to need to practice for 2 reasons. 1, for building up my muscles so that I can physically perform the moves themselves. And 2, so that my mind has some sort of a familiarity and it doesn't cause me to start worrying and having anxiety and my heart rate start racing the entire time. Muscles, mind. I want to maintain these skills, so I need to find a gymnastics gym. I don't know what my options are right now with COVID, with lockdown, blah, blah, blah. But when things reopen, that's where you're gonna find me. Heck, I'll probably even take you with me because that's my happy place. So thanks for hanging out with me today and for motivating me to do these things that I want to do that make me happy to do them. I was anxious. I was a little bit vulnerable. I didn't land all of these moves, and that's okay. But after today, I feel confident that I can continue to pursue these flips and tricks. Hell, maybe I can learn some new ones too. Stay tuned for next week's video, teaching an old dog new tricks. Just kidding. Or am I? Okay, bye.